Alright, Devster or Mecha Anime, I don't know how you want to be called. Let's look at your VOD together. You're playing. I already looked over this by myself and noticed some stuff. Okay, well, let's look at the matchup first. You're playing, you're playing like sick spamish matchup with like Echo, kinda spammy, but also Live Weaver, gonna be able to bail out your Sigma, pocket your Echo, it's gonna be nice. Enemy team is playing kinda weird comp, kinda spammy with the Soldier Mercy, but then kinda like divey with the Weaver, Zarya, Genji. So they would have to get value. If you think about the matchup, they would have to get value. Like their win condition is to like bubble Genji, go aggressive on you, on your soldier, and like kill you in that way. So if they have a Genji, you want to be really selfish. If they have any sort of diver, you want to be extremely selfish with your shift cooldown, with your lamp cooldown to a tiny extent, but especially with your shift cooldown. You want to be extremely selfish. Use it for yourself unless there's a gun to your head and you really have to save a teammate with it. So let's see how it goes. Let's just watch over this one. Okay, you get a pick, but what you want to be looking for in general is just you want to pocket your Sigma, you want to shoot at the front line and pocket the Sigma. Really basic. Like but this is gonna be like one. You have this like auto that I don't even think. I don't. Maybe it hits him, but that would be very generous. That would be very generous that this one hits him on this range. I don't think it does. But you have like this habit of like you see a low HP bar and you just or you take damage and you just press shift. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gotta stop doing that. You need to like get really disciplined in your shift usage. Really be selfish about it. It's gonna make you able to take on more 1v1s, take more risk, be able to take more carry plays. Because now all of a sudden, now that you didn't use shift and you a good lamp, but now that you didn't have shift, the Genji was like very scary for a moment if he made a move on you. You're chilling, you're shooting, we're pocketing. This shift is more understandable because he was legit dying, so that's fine. There was kinda a gun to your head on that shift, but unless that happens, don't do it. This is fine, we're patient. This could be looking scary. You don't have to compromise your position that much. You make a good move out of the graph range, but you need to be careful compromising your position to that extent. And you end up getting kills here. So now you don't need to window anymore, but you're gonna notice it and we're gonna talk about it a lot. You will notice, I will talk about it a lot. Just use your fucking window. It's a very fast charging ult. You can just press it, you know? Like in this situation, for example. Okay, now you're getting your window up. Now you're looking for this jump up. If you just window here, you just window yourself here, you're gonna be able to fully like a CCTV camera, be able to look down this entire sideline and nobody of the enemy can peek this. The Zarya is gonna have to de-peek, your Sigma is gonna get incredible amounts of space onto their soldier, onto their Mercy. Nobody on gas can peek you at all. Nothing can really happen. Like you're not gonna wait for your window to combo with your visor. Just use it selfishly, fish for a one shot, or like legit just pressure out the Zarya and keep advantage. Because right now this fight is looking good for you in terms of like positioning and tempo, and you end up getting kills. So now you're like being more conservative. Now it's understandable to not use the window, but like be then it's like, this is ranked, right? I don't know how much you come in ranked, but now I want you to, like, I want you to take position. I want you to be able to do this, shoot their Sigma, should pocket your Sigma and just walk forward and like do crazy shit. Like, okay, like they're on this dive stuff for a bit. They're on monkey for like this second point. How does your play change versus monkey? It's like one more diver, so you're gonna be even more selfish with your shift usage, with your lamp usage, because you're gonna be the target in this comp. You or a soldier or life weaver gonna be the target. So how do you deal versus dive? There's two steps of like making a dive unsuccessful. Step one, it is to don't let them dive. Don't let them, you know. Don't let them dive. If this monkey dives with full HP, with his bubble, with his jump, the Genji has full HP, full cooldown, everyone is full HP and using ult on you and diving you with a clean setup, you will be dead. Like, every player will kill you if they're having a full cooldown and if they can be able to dive for free. So what do? Don't let them dive, or like how we call it in like London, step 1, ATS. It's called attack the staging. You're gonna attack the staging, and then step 2, you're gonna counter dive, so slash survive, and then step 3, you're gonna re-push. So that's what you will look to do. But I think you can really like look to do this, attacking the staging. You can be really proactive on attacking the staging. For example, in this position, their monkey just pressed the jump. We're gonna see. Like, I don't think there's anything holding you back from dropping down this little high ground, going right here, like as soon as you saw him jump, going right here, dropping, going, and pressing window, and just pressure this monkey out, make his life hell. He's gonna jump out. You're gonna kill him in the air. You know? I think you just use your window and use it proactively. Here he obviously ended and he dies, but even here, like if he jumps and he overcommits, tries to kill you, just window him. Really fine. Getting one kill with your ult is always gonna be value. Of course, you wanna have the 5-player ult where you kill everyone, but one bop, just one shot with your ult, is gonna be extremely valuable. Okay, this is like the more important part. This is like, I really want you to like alpha up, and when you're snowballing and you have window, I really want you to be like, hey, life weaver or soldier or whoever, get the fuck on the payload so I can window snowball. Because ideally what you want to do is you want to window up on this high ground as soon as anyone walks out, and you're just gonna one-shot them. Like, you don't want to let them allowed to stage for free for a dive. Because here attacking the staging is good, but if we could be doing this with a window from high ground, that would be optimal, alright? Let's keep watching the... You gotta pick on the soldier. Here I'm just like... It's looking good, but you should just window, brother. You know, like, you're only one up. Capping this point, really difficult. You should just window. It's gonna be hard for you to, like, you should just window this and just keep the snowball, keep the tempo. You should just use ult to keep the tempo. You're gonna end up winning this because your soldier's gonna use visor, and then you're gonna use your tree, and then you're gonna use your copy. Like, you're gonna use 3 ults instead of your window. But your window would have been like one of the cheapest ults you could have used there and gotten instant value with. And this is like, It's very inconsistent. This is like a mechanical, like a shift lamp thing. I really want you to be, if you're saving a teammate, like this, versus a dive, I really just want you to lamp them. If you can save them with lamp, it's good, and then you can keep your shift for yourself after, because like, you see the range. You see the range of this shift. You almost have to like put yourself into trouble to get the shift off, and it doesn't even hit, you know? And now you don't have shift, and now we're really scared, now we can't really peek for a bit. And it actually gets a scary fight when we were 1-up and you could have probably just windowed and snowballed it. Let's keep looking there. They're gonna have monkey to one more fight, and then everything is gonna turn around at the Roadhog pick. Okay, they're using Primal on your Sigma, he's just dying. This is good, we're just egoing their DPS, we're playing proactive, I love this. We're just walking in, very nice. Walking forward towards the Ash. I know nobody's on. It's really unfortunate that nobody's on point actually. But you're doing your job. You should be here in this position. It's fine. All of these, I'm just like, surely there's like a way to window, you know? Surely there's like a way. Surely there's a way to just press window on something. Because here you're gonna get a one bob anyways. Like you have the mechanical skill to just one shot somebody with the window. Obviously here you lose track of the hawk. You just like, you need to have like a mini map. If you ever like play an RPG with a mini map, you need to like have a mini map in your mind. No, oh, this player's here, this player's here, this player's here. Oh, this guy's flanking right here, this guy's flanking right here. These are my teammates right here, right here, right here. We're contesting this. You need to have like a mini map of the battlefield in your mind at all times, and you can't lose track of like flanks like this Roadhog flanking. But that's just like a thing that's gonna come with time, and like game awareness. Because you knew, like you saw him like 20 times before you were looking to window, and when we go here, we just get the fuck out of the hook sideline, and we're really good. But like I said, you have the mechanical skill to just one-shot somebody with the window. Like you're good. So just be confident and just use your window more proactive. Now, after praising your mechanical skill, I might flame your mechanical skill on Ana, because I was looking through this, and we're picking Ana, right? We're picking Ana to look for nade or sleep on Roadhog. We also have to keep in mind that they have two abilities, the grip and the cleanse, that are gonna deny your cooldowns. But Ana is still a good pick, because you can force, like you can sleep him, force one city, nade him, force the next city, and you basically got these two best cities out of the fight. But what do we have to do? We have to hit our fucking cities. I don't wanna flame you too much, but like, you gotta hit those cities on a Roadhog, brother. You feel me? It's like all of this is fine, all of this is fine. This is cool. Keep watching. The hawk's gonna drop. I don't know what happened there to your nade, to be fair. It's kinda bullshit. I mean, this is really obvious, right? Like, you know this yourself if I tell you. Like, okay, we're crossing in the open. You feel like you have to cross in the open, and you feel like you can't go here because the soldier is watching this. Was understandable, but then if we're crossing in the open and we're getting shot down, we have to cross the open, we get as fast as possible out of the open, and we don't go for like a double scope shot. But you will know that, when you're watching this, you will know that was stupid. So it's hard for me to just like look at mistakes and tell you that, you know. Alright, let's keep looking. But yeah, I want you to run on the Roadhog, play aggressive, and force their defensive cities. But I want you to be aware that they have two defensive cities, like I said, so you will have to force them. Actually, fine decision to not sleep this Bob, because he was not really shooting anyone. Now you're pushing the hog, but you're doing Look, you're hitting the nice sleep, right? But you're gonna instantly follow it up with a nade. And the cleanse is basically gonna negate both of your cooldowns. While you could have probably just slapped him, and with this HP that he has lost, your Sigma could just walk on him, shoot him, force his heal, rock him. They would be forced to use a defensive CD on the Hawk for your sleep. And then you could use your next aggressive CD, your nade after that, to force either the second defensive CD or kill him. So when they have like these defensive CDs, I want you to like really be aware that you have to force them one by one. Okay. Let's see if we go third person what is happening here. This is like an awareness issue of the important spaces of the map. Like in Overwatch, I don't know if you've played League of Legends, but in Overwatch, a lot of the maps are designed like 3 lanes. Like this is one lane, this is another lane, this flank right here, and this is a third lane. And whoever successfully controls either 2 of the 3 lanes, or ideally even 3 of the 3 lanes, will win. So you're investing a lot of players right now into, if we look, you're investing 3 players onto your mid lane, you're investing 1 player onto your bot lane, and you're investing 1 player onto your top lane. But your 1 player who's contesting the top lane is getting fucked right now, so you gotta help him out. Especially now that your life weaver has 3, he's gonna use the 3 on point, and your main lane is completely fine. But the thing that's gonna carry the fight for the enemy is gonna be the top lane right here. You see, this top lane, this guy and this guy are gonna take top lane, stack top lane, play the flank, try to clear this, and then fully flank around and kill you. So preventing that kill is you need to be aware of all the lanes, and you need to be able of how the enemy can win. The enemy is not gonna win with their comp, the main fight, especially if you have a tree. The enemy can never win the main fight like with a Sigma, especially with a fucking tree down when they don't have ults. So you gotta be aware of like the flanks that the enemy can win from, what lane can they use to win, and this high ground is a super like advantageous lane. So what I would want you to do in this position is obviously help your soldier because he died, but like just help your soldier proactively, or even like you want to take this 2v2. You guys have advantage in this 2v2. He has his visor, you can hard pocket him using visor, you can nade them, you can sleep these DPS, and you're also coming up on your nano. So if you just pocket him a tiny bit, you're gonna get your nano for nano visor, you guys gonna take high ground, you guys gonna win, everyone is gonna be happy, and everyone's gonna say nice job, Anna. And that's what you want. That's what everyone wants, you know? And like, use your cities selfishly, you know? Like, you slept the hawk, it was obvious the soldier's gonna push you. You can save your city for yourself, you know? Then you end up hitting a crazy clutch here. Like, this is the most insane overtime I've ever seen. Like, this is a crazy OT. Is you're gonna be able to nade the hawk, force the CD, nano visor, get pigs. Another nade. We need to hit those, obviously. If you hit that nade, that hawk might be dead now. It doesn't kill your soldier. We need to hit that sleep too. We need to hit that nade too. Also really fine to, like in all of this, when you have like downtime by reloading, we can also take high ground if you feel like it. I'm not gonna always tell you like a plat coach always take high ground. It's no need. You also have a good sideline here, but if you want. Especially if the enemy's contesting it, you can take it. Okay, good nade. And here I was really confused why you didn't sleep this Bob, because this Bob has really sideline of your entire team. So I think you should just sleep him. You know? The first Bob wasn't really shooting anyone, so pretty smart to keep sleep. The second Bob is kind of doing bits, you know? Then here, hit a crazy clutch. Good pocket on your hog. Good sleep. Nice nano. Nice job living. And we're gonna end up winning this fight. Really good job. Now to the part that doesn't go so well. So let's think. Okay. Let's think about this logically, okay? You're playing a Bastion, a Baptiste comp. You have Jungle Queen, but it doesn't really matter. You have Bastion, Baptiste. The enemy doesn't have a Bastion, the enemy doesn't have a Baptiste. But they have Soldier, they have Roadhog, they have Kiriko. That means, will you win the main fight? Yes. Will you win the angle fight? Maybe you win the angle fight, but they have to win off flanks, right? They have to win off flanks. The Hawk has to take a flank, most likely, like an off angle. Look for a hook on the squish here. Their Soldier is gonna flank, the Kiriko is gonna flank. So we wanna still keep our shift very like selfishly. Let's see what happens here. Let's just watch. By the way, I think you can wide swing a tiny bit, like that. I want you to be carry flex support. So I want you to like peek here, like for example, if you would have swung here, this is obviously very hindsight coaching, but if you would have just tried to shoot them a tiny bit here, because there's not real risk of peeking around here. Your queen is gonna hit a knife on this Ashe. You have a big chance to just hit a one burst, kill him. Just play a bit more aggressive, take a bit more risk, you know? Limit test a bit. And here you're gonna pocket your queen, you're gonna drop for him, that's fine. This shift for your team is alright because it hits like more than one person. Then here, should have lamped him, but sometimes shit like this happens where you don't think he needs lamp and you should have lamped him. So that's okay still, we're chilling, we're fully chilling. Gotta be aware of what lanes the enemy is controlling. This shift does nothing, and the issue with this shift is it's gonna, if you use this shift like you used it, now you can take less 1v1s, you can take less ego duels, you can't play as aggressive anymore now that you don't have this shift. And look at your Bastion's HP bar. He was basically full. You see it yourself, I don't even need to highlight it. And now you have to be more scared taking risky 1v1s because you don't have your shift up. Drop on the Hawk. You shift it, your shift usage, you see it yourself, 182 HP, shift. Really no need, no danger. Even now you don't need to shift, you see it. But now it would have been a better time to shift. Good lamp. I fuck with that lamp. Make sure, you know. Better safe than sorry on the lamp. But on the shift, we want to be super disciplined. Okay. Let's think about the next fight. I think the next fight is gonna go crazy. I think for the next fight I can't even blame you unless I come up with something crazy. Let's just look. I think you just got like whole hog cross map. I want you to swing a bit more, shoot the walk up a tiny bit more, that's what I want you to do. The shift is totally fine because it hits like 3 people, good lamp. Okay, I can flame you, actually. I can flame you, I found something to flame you about. It's your window usage again. And why this time? Because this fight has obviously started. You had to use both your cooldowns. And using both your cooldowns as Baptiste, like you had to use both your cooldowns, but it doesn't feel nice. So when we have 23 seconds on our lamp and 13 seconds on our shift, we're gonna have at least 13 up to 25 seconds of fucking where we're not feeling nice right now. So what can we do? Is window gonna be a deciding ult versus this comp? No. Like, you don't need the window. You're not playing a brawl matchup. Even if you're playing a brawl matchup, you might not need it. Window is like a low ult. So you just use your 2 cooldowns to save your entire team. Just use your window and create pressure on the enemy. Create pressure on the enemy so they can't peek you for the next 10 seconds, so you can re-stabilize this and your cooldowns. But you, like, the enemy takes tempo before you with a whole hog push, and this death is fucking bullshit, obviously. It just happens. But you could have prevented this tempo from happening by just windowing earlier. That's all. Then this is just like, this is the same as just like habit showing. Like, you just shifted nothing. It's just me showing your bad habit, but that's all. Me just flaming you, being very mean. Let's keep watching the... Shift also not needed. Like, the thing is, in ranked, especially this ranked, you just want to ego DPS. You just want to run on DPS, take ego 1v1s, take ego duels. If you're using your shift for your team / for yourself when you don't need it, it's gonna reduce your ability to just take ego 1v1s massively. Yeah, I want you to think about the map more. You know what I mean? A lot right now, you're thinking about the main lane. You're thinking about, if we think League of Legends theory, you're thinking a lot about the main lane. But obviously, if your tank is controlling main lane, it's your job also to control main lane. But you're a support. We're a support, not a healer, okay? You're not just a heal bot for your Roadhog, but... Dude, this guy, man, what the fuck, man? Yeah. You're not just a heal bot for your Roadhog, but you're also your support for your other angles, and you're also a DPS crazy guy to control the map. Because if you think about this map, let's start thinking about the map. You have your window. You have your window and you have full cooldowns. Makes you very strong. You're a very strong hero. You can 1v1 this guy, you can 1v1 this guy. You can just jump up here and use your lamp for yourself and window anyone. Like, that you like didn't jump on the soldier at all when he was 1 HP, it was like baffling to me. Just kill this guy. Control the top. Like, you're gonna wait like so long to use window, and then you just use a low value window in main. You instantly use your shift after it, even though you're full HP. Like, there's no reason for this, you know? I just want you to ego angles more. Think about the map, think about League of Legends, think about 3 lanes. 1 lane here, 1 lane here, 1 lane here. Control the lanes that are squeezing your main and win on the off angle. Like, look at your mechanical skill. You almost one-shot him without window. Look at your mechanical skill. Try to do this more often. That's how you win games. That's how you carry. And that's not just rank mentality. That's how you carry, like, in officials and contenders in Overwatch League. That's what you see, like, people like Landon and RuPaul do. They're just gonna go on an off angle, or like contest an off angle and ego peek an Overwatch League DPS. That's what you can do in your games, you know? Then here, this is just cooldown discipline. You're gonna have to realize how fucking OP this fucking little tree is. This tree is gonna heal so much that, like, just look at your HP bars from your team. Just watch them. Like, this tree is gonna do so much. You don't need to lamp this. No way you need to lamp this, you know? You know it yourself there. No way you need to lamp this. And now, what's gonna bite us? It's gonna be that now we probably want a lamp. Maybe it's cooked even with a lamp, but we want a lamp. And also, like, this position puts you in, like, playing in this position and like basically playing on the left here and playing super heal bot, or I'm a healer, I'm just gonna heal my team. If my team pops off, we will win. If my team doesn't pop off, we will lose. Playing this type of mindset and this type of position, it will make you lose once you lose the main lane. Right now they just stack every ult, they use a Kitsune whole hog on the main lane, and you guys are just gonna lose. No, like, if you would be playing here, and you would be ready to aggro, ego peek everything, you could just jump away from this, you could help your Sojourn jump onto this angle, finish kills with his ult, you know, do some crazy clutches, you know. Like, I want you to play more carry playstyle, that's all I want you to do. Play a bit more carry, use your shift selfishly, not selfish, selfish. Selfish, not selfless. Use your shift selfishly for yourself, and use your lamp for your teammates as much as you can. Okay, then here, Kiriko. Why do we pick Kiriko? Let's think about it. We pick Kiriko for the cleanse, maybe in the Roadhog 1v1. That's fair. And we pick it for off-angle control and like one-shots. So let's take some off-angles, let's go to take some one-shots. This is the same as your shift discipline. Be disciplined on this cleanse. A burn, it's not like they're not peeking you. This burn, only a Roadhog is peeking you on the burn. If you have better position, like I think you cleansed the burn. You didn't play to cleanse the hook. So if you have better position, you don't need to cleanse the hook, and then you also don't need to cleanse the burn. And now when your hog is engaging in the hook war, you have a cleanse for him, in theory. You feel me? You feel me? Then this is just... You could have touched, like, cleanse yourself or do payload, whatever, doesn't matter. That's like shit happens. Now this is gonna be important. You're gonna play Doomfist Kiriko. Doomfist Kiriko. They don't even really have a flanker. You're playing Doomfist Kiriko. So make some plays happen. You can play from main, start from main, but once the fight evolves and once you get space, make some plays happen, you know? Hit some 2-taps, hit some fucking doings, get in, TP in with your Doomfist when you see the opportunity for space. Right, this is excellent, like you're just staying, you're waiting for space, you're playing the neutral. This is good. I'm not telling you to just TP in with your Doomfist like an idiot. But now you're gonna get space on this Roadhog. This Roadhog is gonna be forced to leave. And this next rotation, like you're gonna see it from your POV yourself. Your soldier is gonna go up here. Look, your soldier is not scared, your Doomfist is not scared. What's stopping you from either, you can do two things. Either you walk here and you wide swing these people and you try to shoot them in the head and get one shot, or you TP to your soldier Doomfist and just support their angle and shoot them in the face. What is stopping you from doing that? I don't think there is anything stopping you from that, except you being scared. And now you end up just main botting and healing from long range as Kiriko. So if you do that, you can just play Baptiste or Ana instead, you know? If you want, you should just go and play to control the angle, hit some 2-taps, hit some doings, or help your Doomfist diving. Now you're 2 up right here, and you're still playing like super scared. I mean, I don't even know how you lose this fight, because you're basically 3v5. What did you use cleanse for? Didn't even see. You use cleanse for the hook. You also use grip, but that's like life. That's like solo Q life. Then he gets hooked again because he's stupid. Then he gets whole hooked. But yeah, the Roadhog is gonna do crazy clutch, but you could have like take way more aggressive angle, like go for plays, do stuff, take risks. Like every time you engage in one of these fights, like look, the Reaper pushes you almost 2-tap him. Like you got the mechanical skill to challenge these people and just like fuck them up. Like you're flex support. Flex support is a fucking carry role. Put yourself into positions to carry, you know? And this is just... And you Bash is gonna die because of like miscommunication or like unfortunate positioning and stuff. But you see here, you use cleanse for burn as well. There's no need for that. Take some more crazy angles. Look for some shots, you know. You're gonna main bot when you could like, yeah, you see exactly where you're going. You can control this angle as Kiriko. You can 2-tap. If an Ashe wants to go here, 2-tap him, you know? Like, don't be afraid. You can still heal from this angle and then just 2-tap something. But you're like really playing super like heal focused playstyle, you know? Like way too heal focused playstyle. Then kinda have to work on your like cleanse timing. Cause you wanna cleanse, you don't wanna cleanse his get out, but like look, he's gonna get hooked. Now you wanna throw your cleanse. You wanna throw your little grenade now on the way to the Roadhog, so it's gonna land as soon as the hawk wants to hit his follow up on the hook. But how you cleanse is like, you cleanse now his get out. He was already safe, you know, like he was not dying anymore. And now it's gonna like happen the same, I think, like a couple times. See, like yeah, it's gonna get hooked. You did it a bit too late, so you end up stacking CDs. But look what I mean. Here you're gonna be forced to TP. You're safe, you know. It's hard to instantly turn for Kiriko. You have your next TP in 5 seconds too. You have your next cleanse soon. You can go for more aggressive plays, take a little bit more risks, play a little bit more selfishly, and like take some risk. Play carry mode. Like you can do it. Okay. I think the important stuff for this VOD review is gonna be, don't main bot as much. Think about the map. Think about the map as League of Legends when playing flag support. There's like, this is a League of Legends point as well. Top lane, mid lane, bot lane. Control more of like, you really like to control mid lane, like that's your playstyle. But try to put yourself in an uncomfortable position where you're controlling top lane and bot lane, or support top and bot lane as well. Like in all of these scenarios and all of these maps, there's a top lane, mid lane, bot lane. You know, like same as like this. You have a mid lane, you have like a bot lane, and then you have a top lane. You know, you have like, it's gonna be on it's like on almost every Overwatch point in the game. There's a top lane, mid lane, bot lane, and I want you to focus on controlling the top and the bot lane more. Then I want you to focus on making more carry plays, because except you're not hitting nades and sleeps on a Roadhog, on Kiriko and Baptiste especially, you hit a lot of very like impressive mechanics. So I want you to like test yourself and put yourself in positions where you can carry. And then I want you in general to just use your ult more proactively. It's fine to like, I don't want you to waste your ult when you're 2 up, but when you're 1 up and you feel like the fight could still like go in either way, or you want to snowball and you really want to cap a point, like this second point, just use your window. You really want to fuck up the dive, just use your window. You think you can one-shot somebody with your window and the one burst, just use your window. Same for nano, if you think somebody is gonna get 1 kill with a nano, just use it. Same for your Kiri ult. And like, just take more risk, play more aggressive, play more to carry. Don't be afraid, you know. And then micro for Baptiste, be selfish on your bub shift. Be selfish on your bub shift. Don't use it for your team unless you can hit, like, if you can hit 2 plus with your bub shift, you can use it for your team. If you're only using it for one teammate, no, don't use it for your team. Don't use it for your team if it's only one. Use your lamp instead. And even if you have to save somebody with full CDs, use your lamp first. Really, 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 really. And then I think you're good to go. Like, you're showing a lot of promise and mechanical skill. You just gotta put yourself in positions where you can use that mechanical skill. Control the top lane, control the bot lane, play aggressive, take some risk and test yourself. It's easier to go more aggressive and then tune it a little bit back than playing how you're playing right now. And I think you really got this. I believe in you. Alright, see ya.